Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran. He's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Baltimore, first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Rush. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Rush to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here's Rush. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. First down, Stafford. This pass caught, right side, it's Allen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On play action. It's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. 38 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first down, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the...
That is caught by the tight end, Davis Allen. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. Going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Baltimore.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13.
That's
Good for a
from
Raven
Baltimore
first down.
Raven.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Open right side is likely. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tyler Loop to kick
We're all
off
top,
for
7
Baltimore.
apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The tight end, Allen, in motion. First and 10, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 41, here's second and a couple. They'll go again with Williams. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Los Angeles.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Stafford now on second down. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Atwell sent in motion here. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. Here's third down and a few inches as we are ready to get back underway. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
First down, Rams.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On first down, right back to Williams. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Williams. zone. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Party now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Rush. A quick slant to Flowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Rush. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Rush. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Jordan Stout now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
To the air again, Stafford. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll run. It's Williams. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Second down, it's Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right up the middle to Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, yeah. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll go again here with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Cameron Curl up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8. Throwing is Rush. Quick slash into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. On the handoff, it's Henry. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll run. It's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
3rd and long. Rush to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 49.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Stafford now to throw on first down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Stafford now on first down. He'll step up and run this. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A first down throw for Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and long. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stafford. To the left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Recovered by the Ravens.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 3. The tight end, Allen, in motion. Now a second down throw for Stafford. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
First down, it is Williams. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Rams first down.
First down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Mike Green on the stop. 4 yards. at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First down, Rams.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and a yard. They put Adams in motion. Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Rams.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from 30 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Rush. This one complete to Bateman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now, Rush. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Throwing is Rush. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Kobe Turner getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers.
Complete to Zay Flowers. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Rush. He'll try and get there on the ground.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
A field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. Throwing is Rush. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Ravens cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Ravens 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
The motion man is Nakua. Williams gets it on the draw. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stopping for no gain.
3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Stafford now on third down. To the outside, it's brought in by Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On fourth down, Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Los Angeles.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again. Stafford.
Stafford's pass. Complete to Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Stafford. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, L.A. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Parity now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Rush to throw. Open right side is likely. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Here's Rush. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rush. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now Rush. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read. seemingly every time. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. The tight end, Allen, in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They put Adams in motion. Now 1st down throw for Stafford. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, L.A.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, Really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford.
Stafford's pass. Complete to Kobe Parkinson. No gain on the play. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Stafford to throw again. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 36-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
21.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Rush. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Rush. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rush. He's got Likely over the middle. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They'll look to throw. This throw right is taken in by foul. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. We are set for 4th and long. He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. It's another run here for Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll go again with Williams. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll go with Williams.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw throw here to begin the drive. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.